Hi there, this is Chris, Chapping the Cap from Motolegends, here today to talk to you about a brand new jacket from Spidi. It's a leather jacket and it's totally exclusive to Motolegends. It's called the Spidi Vintage jacket. So this is the Motolegends version of a jacket that Spidi call the Vintage jacket. Now, we go to Spidi every year. We go along and look at the collection for the coming year. We saw this jacket, loved it, loved the way it fitted. It's a lovely soft leather. There was so much to like about it, but we did not particularly take to the adornments on the jacket. It had some stripes here that we've seen from a number of manufacturers, and it had really quite large badges on the breast and the sleeves, and we know that a lot of our customers prefer their motorcycle wear to be a little bit more understated. So what we said to them was, we love the jacket, could we take those bits off and could we have it as an exclusive for the UK? And that's exactly what this is. This is a debadged and decluttered version of the Vintage jacket. This one is exclusive to us. In terms of the construction, it's made from a cowhide, 1 to 1.2 millimeters in thickness. Cowhide is obviously still the premier leather for a motorcycle wear. It's a leather that's been tanned in Italy, which Italians are always immensely proud of, and Spidi work with a particular tanner and they reckon they produce the very nicest leathers. This leather has then been treated with wax. Now, when you treat a leather with wax, you do two things. You make it softer and more supple. And this jacket is beautiful to wear. Even with the armour in it, you could wear it as an everyday jacket. The other thing that you do when you treat a leather with wax, you give it a degree of waterproofing. Now, I'm not going to claim that this is a properly waterproof jacket. Clearly it's not. Leather's never totally waterproof. So in 2 or 3 hours of rain, this is going to wet out, it's going to get heavy and so on, like any leather jacket. But with the wax treatment, water's going to run off it to begin with. So I reckon half an hour to an hour in the rain, you're going to be perfectly okay in this jacket. In terms of protection, we've got CE armour in the shoulders and the elbows. That is Spidi's own armour that they have developed, that they've used for years. They have a pocket in the back for a back protector. We don't tend to use their back protector. We prefer to fit a D30 protector. This is a T8 size. It fits nicely in the back. We modify this. We put a Velcro strip down the back because all of Spidi's back armour fits with Velcro. That's a level 2 back protector. You don't notice it's in there because it's D30 and as it heats up, it gets softer. It's a lovely back protector to wear, and all in all, we think it's far better than going with the Spidi standard version. In terms of EN 17092, the latest CE regulations, this jacket comes in at AA, which is kind of what you'd expect. There are some leather jackets, slightly raised here, slightly more heavy duty, that come in at AAA, but AA is pretty good. It's what we'd expect on a jacket like this. In terms of warmth, there's an internal gilet. It's a fairly lightweight gilet, so this is not a jacket. I don't suppose anyone's going to take a jacket like this or going to wear a jacket like this in the winter. So it's a pretty minimal jacket. 80 grams. It's full of a hollow fibre material, so it's going to provide a little bit of insulation, but it's not going to be up to winter work. And I suppose a lot of people just take it out and decide to layer up and use whatever thermal liners that they prefer. In terms of pockets, you've got 2 zip coil pockets here and here. There's one internal pocket on the inside on the left. There are no pockets in the thermal gilet. You've got adjusters at the sleeves. So you've got both a popper adjuster and a zip. It's going to allow you to get a glove in underneath. Normally you're not going to wear a long cuffed glove with this. It's a leather jacket. You're going to wear it in the summer. So it's going to be normally a short cuff glove, but if you want to tuck it inside just to stop the draft going up, that's made easier with that. In terms of other adjusters at the waist, you've got a couple of proper adjusters here and here. The other thing that we like that so many leather jacket makers don't do, but Spidi have always done, they've given this jacket a lowered back, a curved lower back. Too many supposed motorcycle leather jackets are cut for the street. They're exactly flat all the way round. You sit on the bike, you bend forward, you end up exposing skin between the top of your jeans, especially if they're a low-rise jean, and the bottom of the jacket, and that's not nice. It's going to allow rain to get in, it's going to allow the cold to go in, and it's it just leaving your back exposed if you came off the bike. So we always like a lowered back. In terms of sizes, it comes from a 46, which is a 36-inch chest. There aren't a lot of leather jackets that go down that size. So if you are slim and small, Spidi is often a good brand to go to. It goes up to a size 58, which is a 48-inch chest. It's priced at £450, so our version is exactly the same as the standard vintage jacket. And as I think I may have mentioned, we've only taken 100 pieces. You won't find this jacket anywhere else. So if you are looking for a really plain, stylish, understated, lightweight brown leather jacket, you've really got to look at the vintage jacket. I think it's beautiful to wear. The one thing that we could suggest, it would be an extra cost, and it won't make a huge difference, but if you really want to be wearing this a lot off the bike, then you could contemplate putting in D3O Ghost Armor into the shoulders and the elbows. But fabulous jacket. So if you'd like to see more leather jackets or more leather jackets from Spidi, then visit the website motolegends.com. If you want to learn more about the vintage jacket specifically, then if you click on one of the links on the screen here, sometimes they're up top, sometimes they're down below, that will take you directly to the relevant page on the website. You can check out the details, you can look at availability, and who knows, if you really like the jacket, you can order one there and then. Now, when you buy from us, we try to make the process as simple and straightforward as we possibly can. There's no delivery charge on anything we sell. There's no cost for returns. If once having received something, you change your mind and you want to send it back. And we give you a full 12 months in which to make up your mind if you do want to send something back. We have an unbeatable price guarantee. John Lewis is rightly famed for its never knowingly undersold promise. We go one better. So if you find anyone who sells anything that we sell and they're selling it at a price that's lower than ours, we will beat their price by 10%. If that retailer is in the EU and not in the UK, we will match their landed price. There are a few terms and conditions on the website, nothing onerous, but if you are going to price beat us, then I suggest you visit the website first. Now, in the future, if you'd like to receive bulletins from us about products like this, then if you go to the top of the page on the website, any page, there's a piece of script there that says newsletter sign up. If you click on there, within seconds you'll be in business, you'll get all of our bulletins in the future. If you prefer to get your information from us like this, in other words, in a video graphic form, then we would be delighted if you wanted to become a subscriber to our YouTube channel, and you can do that by clicking on the button below. One thing I will say is, during 2020, we have a little competition. We are giving away a Steve McQueen tribute bike. It's actually a Mutt 125. Again, if you visit our YouTube channel, you can read all about it there. You can read all about it also on the front page of our website. But before Christmas this year, we're going to be giving that bike away. Finally, I'd like to make a little play for our fabulous shop here in Guildford. We're about a mile from the centre of Guildford, a mile from the railway station. It is a small shop, but it is attached to our warehouse where we have 3 floors full of £2 million worth of merchandise, which technically makes this the second largest shop in the country. But we think we are far more than just about the amount of merchandise we have here. We're all about service, we're all about personal fitting. If you want to check us out, visit Trustpilot. We have the highest 5-star rating in the business. When you come and see us, we'll serve you only the finest Italian illy coffee. We will serve you Yorkshire tea in a proper teapot. And who knows, if you're really lucky, you might even get one of Sean's mum's famous shortbread motorcycle biscuits. Anyway, this has been Chris. Hope to talk to you again soon.